Hey everybody, it's Ed.
It's Barb, and we're the ARTyRV channel. Ed's so excited because today is his birthday.
Woo-wee.
So
one of those. This is one of those milestones that I didn't think I was going to make it to, so I'm happy.
Welcome everyone. We do this every Monday night at 7 o'clock. We welcome people from all over the world, worldwide. ARTyRV live stream.
That's us,
So
worldwide.
if you haven't signed into the chat, just sign in and say hello.
And you know
tell
what?
us where you're from.
Just take a minute and just tell us where you're from.
That's it.
That's
That's
it.
all you have to do.
We'll
And
promise not to call you out and ask you questions.
Yeah.
Come on and join us and join our family. We have such a great group of viewers here, and we have these viewers all the time, y'all. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Hey, everybody, Ray's in the house, and Ray, I want to thank you for that big happy birthday, buddy. Thank you so much.
On the ARTyRV Live, we take questions from our audience. You can ask us about stained glass. We'll try to answer your questions, but tonight it's open. You can ask us about stained glass. You can ask us about the business. You can ask us about our journey.
What we
You
do.
can ask us just about anything. Just about anything.
Just about.
And we'll be happy to answer. So welcome. I see a lot of newcomers here, and I see a lot of regulars. So
Thank you, Alan.
tonight, Ed's going to do some glass demos. We have some pictures
Old
to
photographs
share,
to show you.
some old photos to share, and we have some questions we want to answer, and
There's
we'll
quite a few of
start
them.
taking them in just a minute.
In a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, get everybody signed in.
I'm just kind of leaning back a little bit, guys. My PT girl worked me hard today.
Yeah, it was a tough one, right?
Yeah, but I'm ahead.
Yeah. Those of you that are new, we do a viewer showcase every first Monday of every month. And you can send in your stained glass work to viewershowcase@gmail.com. Put a little paragraph in there about your stained glass or your journey in stained glass or your pattern that you're using,
Yeah.
or the glass that anything pertinent to what you're doing. Just a short little sentence or two, and we'll
Join us on the Viewer Showcase.
yeah, and we'll feature you on the viewer showcase. So that's viewershowcase@gmail.com.
That's right, and it's the first Monday of every month. It's on our live show at 7 p.m.
At 7 p.m. That's right. Those of you that are new, if you
Barb and I have been working together for 40 years.
Yeah, and we have a website at conwayglass.com if you want to find out more about us.
Excuse me.
And to find out more about ARTyRV, just go to our YouTube channel. We have over 800 videos teaching about glass.
What?
Yes,
Oh my
over
gosh.
800 videos.
You are
yes.
an amazing woman.
You are an amazing man. Oh, I bought you something for your birthday.
What?
Yeah, I did. And you're just going to have to close your eyes.
Okay, close my eyes and you'll kiss me.
And this is very special. And
Oh,
I
that
want you
was-
to wear it.
That's right, that was the Beatles song. That was Close Your Eyes and
Close your
I'll
eyes.
kiss you.
Are your eyes closed?
They're closed.
Okay.
I'm not cheating, everybody can see.
All right. This is for you.
Uh-oh. What? Oh, it's on my head.
Yeah.
Tell me when I can open my
fabulous.
eyes.
It's really fabulous, and I think you're going to like it.
Tell me when I'm going to open my eyes.
Okay.
Ready?
No. All right. You like it?
I like that. Thank you, Barbara.
So now I can find you when
Hey,
you're on the beach.
and this is on our hat and t-shirt page. Is that correct?
but it doesn't
this
have
is
lights
awesome.
on it.
No, it doesn't have lights on it, but
And also, I made you some sugar-free cupcakes.
sugar-free, y'all. Can you believe it?
So I don't want to eat the chocolate cupcakes on on the air because our teeth will
Why
be
not?
dry, but we can have them afterwards.
We can.
Cheers, baby. Happy
Cheers.
birthday. Mwah.
Thank you. I love you so much. Wow. I'm going to wear the hat for the rest of the show. I hope everybody likes it because here it is. This is it. This is me. I love
In
it.
case y'all are worried, it's 0 sugar. Pillsbury 0 sugar.
I know I haven't tasted it yet, but Barbara said it tasted pretty good.
And I swear,
Can you believe
0
it?
sugar icing. It's amazing.
Crazy.
And it tastes good too.
Yeah,
I had one
I was
already.
in the middle of physical therapy. Barbara's baking a cake, and I'm in here working myself off here.
Okay.
Woo!
Okay.
Anyway, it was good, girl. Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
yeah.
you so much for tuning in tonight, and thank you for all your happy birthday wishes. And I don't know, I guess we got some questions.
We do.
tonight.
We have questions. Tim wants to know, he purchased a used Weller 100, first
Okay.
Weller he has owned. The tips are stamped with 6 or 7. Is that the temp in Fahrenheit? 600, and 700.
Tim, yes, it is, and either one of those temperatures you will never need.
But the tips you
But
do.
the tips you do need. The tips, yeah, those are maximum temperatures that are stamped on the back end of the tip, and you can, as long as you're using a rheostat, as long as you're using a rheostat or an iron controller, those temperature on those tips are really just for your benefit. But typically, you're going to work on a rheostat temperature somewhere around 7.5 or 8, depending on the ambient temperature outside and where you're working at.
And what temperature is that around? What temperature?
That is around 580, 560, something like that. You okay, huh?
Yes.
Around 560 or so.
Excuse me, I don't have any water up here.
I got a
might have to
table
get
full
some.
right there, but I can't get to it.
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, those that just means the maximum temperature that those irons will go.
Right, and those are, and all of your soldering iron tips. Remember, they're copper tipped with tinned edges.
Okay, excuse me, just one second.
Barbara's going to run and get us a cold drink. We've got some iced tea. And while we're here, I'm just gonna share a picture with y'all of our original studio. Right here. This is the original studio that Barbara and I used to have on our back porch on the river, on the Waccamaw River. This is where we opened our very first stained glass studio, right here on this porch. So this was 1986 when we started working on our back porch on the river. So I just thought I'd go ahead and share that with you guys. So here's another shot of the river right here. And this is another little window that we used to build a lot of because it had a seagull in it. People love seagulls. And you can see this pattern in any of the books that are available and have been available for 40 years. But so yeah, this is my little pelican. I mean, my little seagull sitting on a stump. And this is our view from our bedroom and our stained glass studio on the Waccamaw River at 1068 Waccamaw Drive.
Yeah.
Great. I just wanted to share that with him.
Yeah.
Barb's back, everybody.
I made it. Okay. Let's see. Hello, Stephanie. Newcomer. Where's that other question? Ooh.
I didn't move
Oh,
that
you
because
didn't
I
move
didn't
it?
want you to
Okay.
get lost.
For the ARTyRV Global Glass Project, can I finish the edges with hobby came or should I just bead the edges with solder?
You can just bead the edges with solder because we're going to cover them. That'll
Just
be
make
fine.
sure it's that size finished.
Yeah, as long as it's 10 inches by 6.5, you're fine.
Okay. I feel like I've missed a
I
question.
see a bunch of pink wavy hands. Those
I
are
know.
pretty cool.
It's a happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. Kelly, thank
Kelly
you.
said everybody said happy birthday, and I'll read them in a minute. I'll get these questions, and then I'll tell you. Or can
Okay.
you read the happy birthdays?
I can see some of the happy birthdays, Barb, but
I'm
this
looking.
beautiful hat I got is just
I know.
driving me crazy. I love it.
I'm looking at getting into stained glass. This is from Mac. What cutter do you all recommend?
Well, Mac, for beginners, I would say really the best cutter that's the most cost effective for a beginner would probably be the Toyo brass handled cutter. And I don't know that I have one, but I do have a silver schnitt here. Now, the silver schnitt is a really nice glass cutter, and it has a depressible head. And so this is one of the nice cutters. This is a cutter that's probably, what are these now, about $64 or something? And you're going to find the Toyo is going to run somewhere around $48 to $58. So a good, $50, $75 glass cutter, if you're going to stick with it. If you're going to just do it to try it, just you don't want to get the $5 glass cutter, because that's gonna, not only is it gonna confuse you, it's gonna irritate you. And so you know, because not everybody can cut with one of the ball handled glass cutters or the old Fletcher metal cutter. So just, if you can, if it's in your budget, please go ahead and buy a decent glass cutter, a good pair of running pliers, and a good pair of grousing pliers, and you'll be well on your way.
Okay, thank you, Ed.
Oh, I thought that was pretty good.
And you'll be showing a few cutters
I will.
tonight.
I have a couple in my arsenal over here.
If you have a local stained glass retailer near you, you might want to go in and ask them, say, can I try your cutter? You know, I'm looking for a cutter. I want to find the one that works. And most of the time they'll have some on, you know, in their studio that you can try.
It's on the counter there.
Or on the counter sometimes. And just try it out and see if it works, you know, if it feels right in your hand.
And that's the thing, you know, when you're purchasing a glass cutter, that glass cutter should feel really good in your hand, and it should not fatigue you after just a few cuts. So, and if it does, try another glass cutter and keep trying them until you feel comfortable.
Mary Beth has been adding more wire work details to various pieces. Any tips about wire work?
Mary Beth, the thing about the wire work is it eliminates a lot of smaller pieces of glass that you can incorporate with the wire, but it also gives your work more dimension. Myself, I prefer to do overlays because it makes them look so nice, Mary
Any
Beth.
tips you
On
can
doing
give
it?
us? Yeah.
No, just stay with the like 20 gauge wire.
Get 2 more hands.
Yeah, and take advantage of the wedge that Frank made you. Take advantage of that, huh?
And then the little, what is it called? The hand
Oh yeah,
thing?
the little hands thing. Did we bring
Forget
one
what
home?
that's called.
No, I got it sitting on the light box at the shop. but
Okay. Well, we'll bring one home
We'll
eventually.
bring one home.
We
I have a
one
little
on our
gadget. It's in our
website.
tools and
It's a
gadget
gadget.
page. And but
Has
the
a
wedge
microscope.
that Larry Mary sent me, which is pretty much it looks similar to the way Frank explained to me what he built for Mary Beth, and that little wooden wedge, y'all, is got to be a lifesaver for anyone's studio.
For sure. Paul wants to know, have you or anyone in attendance used artificial intelligence to generate a stained glass pattern? How did it do?
Paul, we have used AI for ideas, and it does give you some really good ideas, and we have not used one to specifically make a stained glass window from the pattern that it designed, because I would rather have the idea myself, get the idea from that, and then put it onto paper the way I'd like it to look, rather than having it being computer generated on that. So.
Well, I think that some people are more creative than others. Some people can draw better than others. Some people can work better in digital than others.
Oh, a lot of people can.
So I think it really depends. I don't think one way is wrong or right.
Right, yeah.
I think AI is really good to generate ideas, but also if you really get into AI, you can take an idea that's in your head. I promise you can take an idea in your head and you can make, I mean, even small sun catcher, say go in and say, make a frog. And it'll make a pattern of a frog if you just give it the right prompts. You have to learn how to prompt the AI. And yes, you can do it.
Right. So
But it takes just
That's
as
an
much time
AI.
for me to do something as for him to draw something.
Right.
So, but this is an AI.
Okay, so we're working on the final project that we're working on in the Merle's Inlet project, and it's funny that you're mentioning this, Paul, tonight, because right after surgery last week, because we started on that yesterday, and so right after surgery last week, I told Barb, I said, yeah, I got this idea, and I said, I've been talking about. She said, well, what are you thinking about? I said, well, I think what I'd like to do is probably just have a little bait and tackle shop sitting on a dock with a shrimp boat laying up against the dock, tied up to the dock, maybe getting ready to head out. So I don't know. I probably took a nap and a pill and went to sleep. But when I woke up, AI had done this for me. Okay, so as you can see, that AI doesn't know how to spell SHMP, shrimp.
Shrimp.
Eat some shrimp. And but there's my little boathouse. So this is the idea that I had in my head. Now I will take this, and the very first thing will be on the block will be the rope around the border. And the very first thing that's going on is the dock, and it's going on the far right-hand side of the window. And then, I mean, the bait and tackle shop. And then I'm going to bring the dock down, and I'm going to turn the boat where it's in straight like this. The boat's going at an angle so that the bow faces the opposite direction that it is right now. But anyway, this is Paul. This is for me because I can draw, and I'm not limited at that. This is what I need to produce the window that's already in my head.
So it saved him.
It saved me probably 3 hours, 4 hours. That's a lot of time because I have to think it up, and then I have to draw it to a very small scale, little sketch, and that's what it is. It's a cartoon. And then I take that cartoon, and Paul, you've seen my studio, so I have this wall that's 22 feet long. Hang on. I'm coming
losing
apart.
Your batteries.
So I have that wall that's 22 feet long in my stained glass studio. So that's how I can block it, put it on the wall, and then my hair's a mess, y'all, with a hat, but that's okay. We got a lot of humidity going on, and so I can do that, and we will actually. We're going to be Paul in September when you come down, and you and Kelly are here. We're going to be drawing our own window for the lead window anyway. I'm just going to give you suggestions, and we're going to go from there. So we won't be using AI because we have a limited amount of time to draw the window. But I'll show you kind of the whole idea about designing a small window and making it easy and efficient for you so that you can enjoy yourself.
Oh, y'all, I don't know if you see these. I got
bruises all over.
My bruises all over me. That's from
It's
my
medicated.
medicine.
Yeah, it's from her
Don't worry
medication.
about me. I didn't fall. Not yet.
So I finally
From my
got her to
medicine.
quit
I
beating
didn't know
me,
you
so
could
that
see it.
was
I try to
good.
keep it covered up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I finally got you to quit beating me. That was...
I know. Jennifer wants to know,
Hey.
do you need to stretch hobby cane like you do the big pieces of lead cane?
You really should, Jennifer, if you can at all possible. Yeah, I think as a rule of thumb in my mind, in my studio, if I'm working with lead, it should be stretched prior to using it. Yes.
Carol wants to know, did we do viewer showcase this month, and when was it? Yes, we did it. We had
Last week, right, Barb?
it was on a Tuesday.
We did it on Tuesday night, last Tuesday night, I think. Wasn't it?
No, it was the first Tuesday because Monday night we had technical difficulty.
That's right. We did. Monday we had the electrical storm and just did everything up.
We did it. The last
channel, the last live stream, right?
Yeah.
The last live stream, Carol, last live stream.
Yes, it was.
Rita, I hope I see that
We've
you're
had
in the
some
house tonight. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you're feeling better. Yeah,
Yes.
Carol, we did.
Yes, we did. Okay, questions.
Oh.
Can you please show us the wood wedge again?
Yes, I can. And I want to give a big shout out to my buddy Larry Murray. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay, so yeah, this is the wedge.
Like that?
Like that. There's your wedge right here, Carol. Get your man right there real quick. I'm going to take a look at this. It's made out of a 1x4. And this wedge slides in just like that. And I'm going to tell you,
Easy enough.
easy
right?
enough, right, guys? Slide it out. Slide it in. Look at that. Perfect. So much better than burning your hands and everything else. So, yeah, this is really sweet. You get that, Carol?
Okay, let's get
Okay, here we go. Let's go back.
next question. What is the best way to store completed stained glass projects? Okay.
If you're not gonna, I don't know. I don't store them. I get them put back in the house as quick as I can.
No, they're talking about small projects, hon. They're not talking about big
Oh, I would.
windows.
You know what I would do for small projects that you're doing shows in and everything. I think what I would do is I would use plastic containers that you can, of course, that lay your work in flat, and then in between your panels, just use bubble wrap. And the best way to store your panels is if
Vertical.
if vertically, yes. Don't lay them flat, but if you can sit them up in the tubs and just stack them and keep them from rocking, that's a good way to store them.
Yeah.
Sure, it's an efficient way to store them too.
Yeah, bins, and then store them by product or size of product is what I would do.
Yeah.
Because that'll help you when you start pricing everything.
And when you start unpacking.
And when you
know.
start unpacking. And then, vertical, bubble wrap them, vertical cardboard between them.
Yep.
It's the best way. The best way to carry them, take them, whatever. Flat
Best way to
is
put
not
them in
so
your car.
great.
Flat is
Not the best way.
not that.
Not the
Not
best
the
way.
best way to do it, right?
But okay.
Well, and because it's just glass is better hauled vertically.
Yeah, we always do it vertically. Okay, I'm looking for questions.
I'm trying to find my button that just popped open.
Someone asked a question about vertical lines. How many, and I lost it here, but how many, is there a formula for how many lead lines you can have? Pieces of lead vertically?
Not really. Your lead lines are the design of your window. So if you have a lot of vertical or horizontal lines or just straight lines in your window because you're doing an abstract, it's okay. There is no rule of thumb. The rule of thumb is integrity on a window with a bunch of vertical lines or horizontal lines. It's integrity. And integrity means you need to reinforce it. And if you can do that, I think you'll be in good shape no matter how many straight lines, whether they're running vertically or horizontally.
Yeah, the question was for structural strength, is there a math or method how many horizontal or vertical lines of lead?
No.
No, there isn't.
No, there isn't. But most windows should be reinforced horizontally, whether the lines are vertical or not. Yeah.
And
And you have to look at your installation. I'm sorry.
on our Amazon page, where our books are, we have a really nice short pamphlet. I think it's
Chapter 25.
Is it chapter 25?
Yeah.
From the Stained Glass Association manual that talks about strength and structural support.
Structural stability. Yes.
Yes, and that has a wealth of information in it.
Good thing you only got to have the one chapter.
Yeah, so that's just one chapter out of their huge book. But the book's kind of got some old stuff in it, but it has really the very
But it's
traditional,
all
very traditional way of doing stained glass.
doing repair work. It's the same way. The repairs are still made today as they were 100 years ago.
Yes. Paul says the best place to store a completed project is in the home of the person who
bought it.
That's right.
That's a good place. You know, Barb, last week everybody said, well, what was the first window that y'all built? And tonight I have a picture.
Okay, yeah, the first window we built. Go ahead and show it.
You've heard Barbara and I joke about, the first window we built was
We
on
said
the
it was
dining.
this
We
one,
said
but-
it was the sailboat, but when we got to some pictures today, come to find out, the first window that we built on the dining room table that my grandmother gave us as a wedding gift is this.
And you can't really see
And we
what
put that in a frame, but you can see we used a Wismac 197, the blue-green opal that everybody loves so much. This right here is a photograph. Actually, I'm sorry. It's a watercolor of the Heritage Classic down in Hilton Head Island
with signatures.
with
around.
signatures all around this. Such people as Leslie Nielsen, Woody Woodbury, people, movie stars like that are all these signatures are on here. And so we wanted to just regroup and tell you the first window we built on my grandmother's table that she gave us was this one. And then the second window that we built was this one.
Yeah.
That's the second window that we built. And again, there's the beautiful view from our glass studio down the river. I don't know why I'm not wearing a shirt
Your
in
arm
any of
looks
these
so
pictures.
thin there.
So thin. That's because I'm sideways.
Thin to win, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Got a question came in. What kind of putty do you use for your lead windows?
I make my own. Our recipe is at conwayglass.com, and Ray will pop the link up for you to follow that. You can purchase the recipe on our website, and it's a recipe that an old timer gave to me 40 years ago, and I've been using it ever since. And actually, there's a lot of people out there that use my recipe, and I want to thank you guys for that because it is really nice. It's very unobtrusive to your studio. It's not messy, and it works like a dream.
We've been using it for over 40 years. Or we've been using it for 40 years, and the person that gave it to us had used it for many years, and he got the recipe for someone that... So it's an old recipe.
Yep. And it's worked. And actually the windows that we did, the very first restoration job that we did in our community here, was given to us by the older gentleman that gave us the putty recipe, because he had gotten to the age where he wasn't climbing up on scaffolding any longer.
And he gave us what?
He gave us the job at the Antique Attic.
Oh, yeah, our first real big job. Okay. Yeah, he was a great guy. Still is a great guy.
Still is a great guy.
He's done us
very
many favors over the years, and he's a wonderful man. Okay, next question. Who do you recommend as an online glass supplier?
Well, I tell you, there are many of them out there. And so we have Franklin Art Glass is really nice. They have a nice website. I just realized that Sunshine has upscaled their website.
Are you kidding me?
I kid you not. I got an email today that Scott said that our e-commerce page, www, is now a www. So go to Sunshine, check out their new website.
It's secure now?
It's apparently so.
Oh, I can't wait to see it.
So check that out. And then, so you've got Franciscan glass. You've got Whittemore Durgan. Guys, if
take an afternoon off and
just go to Whittemore Durgan, look on their website and check them out. They have the things that you never knew you needed until you saw it.
Yeah, really good
And they're
stuff.
all for this industry. They just happen to have some of the stuff that has been around for a long time that everyone else quit carrying.
John has a good question.
Hey, John.
With your experience, what new modern methods has changed an older method?
I really don't know. The cutters have changed a little bit. That helped me, but I don't...
I got two.
Go ahead.
One of them is the Silberschnitt.
Yeah, the glass cutter. That's why I said the cutter has changed
the glass runner. The runners.
And the running pliers. For the art glass industry.
Right.
For the float glass industry, those tools have not changed in forever. Now,
another thing that has changed, I guess you all have seen where people cut out their pattern on the Cricut and then they put it on the...
Tape it to it. Stick it to it, yeah.
And then they cut around it. That's a new method I'd never seen before.
Right.
I saw on... the only problem is with that, that's great for sun catchers, but I don't see that happening for large stained glass windows.
Yeah, I don't see somebody doing that to a window that's got 1,100 pieces of glass in it like we built.
Right.
I don't see that.
But for small sun catchers, I guess that's
awesome.
it. But that's what I've seen that I've noticed.
Yeah, I think the technology has changed. It's gone where you could, like you said.
And pattern making has changed.
And there are a lot of new techniques that have been developed by these young artists that I think are fabulous.
Yes.
I see them I don't see them all the time because I don't look for them all the time. But when I do see them and it catches my eye and I say to myself, wow, see, this is where this industry is going. That makes it a lot easier. And Barbara has to say, Ed, you got to quit being so old school. But
I never
still
say that.
I still love to draw my windows by hand, and I still do sketches for my customers while we're talking, and draw it all out for them, all about that big, and then they, and then they're like, oh, we got to do this. It's going to be so beautiful.
Well, why don't we do some glass cutting?
Oh Lord, if you say so. Let's see what we got here. Okay.
Show them your glass cutting. Your glass cutters and your glass.
I only have one. I have three. I'm sorry.
And I think we've got all the questions covered.
So now our gentleman that asked us, he's just getting started, and was asking about a cutter. And so flip that light on and let's see what happens. There's three of them right there, my friend. These are three glass cutters that actually are, these two are new. The pistol grip cutter has been out for a while, maybe 20 years, but to me it's still a new glass cutter. So when you're cutting glass, being comfortable, and this is how this one's held like this. Being comfortable is of all importance. And if you're not comfortable with your glass cutter, then it's not going to be comfortable in your hand. It's going to give you fatigue, and you're really not going to be happy with it. So if we take this is a beautiful piece of spectrum. It's a iridized, okay, and you can see the lights above us. How pretty this iridized. This almost looks like the photograph I saw this morning of the sun trying to come up over the ocean before the clouds overtook it. So, but let's listen to what this glass sounds like when we cut it. It sounds pretty good. This is our Silbersnit 2000. Now this is the glass cutter that the head does not depress. And then this is the 4000 where the head depresses. Now, when we're cutting and scoring our glass, the amount of pressure that we need is just enough to depress the head, just like that. And then we're going to score it. Now remember, I didn't hear the score, and I almost cannot see it. It almost looks like a little line with a cobweb line, but here it is. We're going to take our running pliers, and we're going to push down, and we're going to break that small piece of glass right there. Now, this is really, really a nice piece of glass. Let's see what the 2000 sounds like. We're going to turn this around, and we're going to break it from the end that we finish on. Here we go. And again, we didn't hear anything, but let's try. These are the new running pliers that Barbara was talking about, the Silbersnits. The Silbersnits is a name, but the manufacturer of these products is Bowl America. And Bowl America is actually a German company, and they are extremely up on glass cutting, clamping, and gluing tools, period. And they are the person in the industry for what you need to do those things. So we saw a really pretty piece of blue iridized. And look at this paint. Y'all, isn't that gorgeous? That's gorgeous. Now, if I wanted to run the paint like that, so this would give me a really pretty piece of glass. But let's score this with the Silbersnit 4000. Here we go. And remember, guys, so when you're scoring your glass, whether you're just starting out or you've been doing this as long as Ed has, it's not carved in stone, but it's much easier. If you'll take your straight lines and pull them to you like that, okay? Because when you're cutting a straight line with your square, especially on beautiful paint glass like that, you don't need to see where you're going. But if you're cutting a pattern, you would surely want to push like that. Okay, so what we did is we came up, and you can see where my score is. And it's going around, it's going right in there. So we're going to start our run down here. Okay, now the run won't go any further than right there because it's just not going to do it. So now I'm going to run this from this end, and it's probably going to stop about right here is what I guess. Here we go. Okay, that's pretty close because it's right there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my silver snip running pliers, and I'm going to dive right in here like this and see if we can't.
Just make sure you...
There we go. See if we... Okay, so my running pliers, by turning my head sideways, you see that? I turned the head sideways, I chased it around, and now it's all the way around, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my other running pliers, I'm going to turn them upside down, and when I turn these upside down, you hear another pop, and then this should come right out, just like that. Just like that, y'all. So you hear me explain to you to take your time when you're cutting glass, to use the tools that you have in hand. Use the tools that you have in hand, and if you'll use those tools, you can do cuts like this. You can sit here and do cuts like this all day long, and you can do them even narrower if that's what you need to do for your work. But utilize the tools that you have. If you feel you need a new tool, then by all means order one. Because, if you don't like them, you can always send them back. But this is a beautiful piece of spectrum here. I used 2 different glass cutters on that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my other glass cutter here. Now this is a great glass cutter here. This is the Toyo, the TC600. This is a Toyo, and it's a nice glass cutter, and it's definitely good ergonomically designed for those of you that have weak wrists. And we're just going to squeeze this out, and you can just follow that run right on down, and all of a sudden it's just it'll snap and come right off just like that. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you, guys. That glass is the same color as the cutter that I use.
That's pretty.
All right. Hey, we're back.
We're back.
Can I have a drink of your water? Would you mind?
Sure can.
I feel as if I have eaten a chocolate cupcake, but I haven't. I just keep smelling it. It's so good.
John asks, I've seen people take liquor bottles, put them in a kiln, flatten the bottles, and use them as cheese trays. Can stained glass be used as cheese serving trays?
I would not do that. No, I don't know that a lot of it is food safe because a lot of it's not encased in other things. I don't.
Encased in clear.
It's not encased in clear, so that any of the lead or anything that the color of the glass is made from could possibly leach out.
I'm not sure about that. I'd have to
just do bottles.
Just do bottles, yeah.
And there are so many unique bottles out there. Just separate yourself by using the most unique bottles. So.
I'd have to look into food safe.
Yeah, because even when
products.
we're blowing glass, we for the cups that we make, the tumblers that we make, they're encased in clear glass. So, but we try to use all lead-free glass anyway. But they don't necessarily have a lead-free orange or a lead-free blue. So be careful.
Okay, yeah. Ed, you got a lot of birthday wishes, and I'm going to print this out for you so you can see all of them. But,
oh my gosh!
Lori says happy birthday.
Hi, Lori. Happy birthday to me. Thank you.
Yes, and a lot of emojis.
Sally Miller. Hey, Sally.
Hey, Sally. Paul says, every piece of glass Ed cuts is a beautiful piece of glass. Is there an ugly piece of glass you can cut for us, Ed?
Not that I've met.
Haven't met one yet.
Haven't met one yet. Well, I don't pick all pretty glass intentionally. I just grab 4 or 5 pieces of glass off the light box each week to bring in to share with y'all. So
Bobby says she uses underbed storage containers and bubble wrap to transport. That's a
Exactly.
good idea too.
Well, you know, when you're working with glass, and we found out, and it's kind of like a rule of thumb, it is if you pack it correctly, you're not going to lose the 10% that they tell you you're going to lose every trip. So.
There's a lot of food safe fusing glass with bullseye.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I was running
Do
through.
you want to do that?
Yeah, Food Safe Glass. Now, Bullseye, they took
you,
the
Carol.
initiative.
Yes.
Yes, Bullseye took the initiative to allow its customers to make food safe glass.
Samara wants to know, Jairus wants to know, I just bought the Silberschnitt glass pliers. How do I know which way to turn the head? You can show that in your next.
In my next glass demo.
Yeah, in the next glass demo, we'll show that. Magali said she thinks there's a few pieces of ugly glass somewhere.
Well, they're not on their way to you tomorrow, dear, but the pretty glass is coming to you.
That's right.
Yeah.
Sally Miller, real stained glass was made by people in the 1800s. They did not use machines or artificial things. They used to creativity and the people. They use creativity and things and people that it is real stained glass.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Yep.
That's great.
In the old days.
Yeah.
Okay. Ed, why don't you show us how to use those Silberschnitts? Samara, he's going to show how to use these
Don't
Silberschnitts.
go away, Samara.
And any of you that are interested in these Silberschnitts,
Okay, so we're silver
Ed's
snitting
going to
here.
show you how to use them.
We're
Okay,
silver snitting?
Let's
All right.
go.
I just want to, while we're talking about cutting glass and everything, we back in 1992,
Okay.
in 1992, Barbara and I did this job here. There were 16 of these windows here.
That was quite a pose you got there, Ed.
Well, there are 3 sections in each window, and there were 16 of these windows. And just absolute, this building made it through Hurricane Hugo, made it through the floods down on Pawleys Island. And then here we are installing the stained glass windows in the church. And this church is about 80 years old at that time. when
It
we
was
did
80
that.
years old, and I think that was in the late 90s?
Yeah, or mid-90s, I guess it was.
Mid-90s? Okay.
Yeah, so we just wanted to share that with you. And then another little church job that we did.
As you can see, we didn't have digital cameras back then.
we didn't have digital cameras, right? So it doesn't show up the light or the windows. But these windows are, like these particular windows here, these are 96 inches tall, 2 sections. And they're 42 inches wide. And there were 14 of these in this particular installation job. But now we're talking about Silberschnitts. So here we go. This is my Silberschnitt 4000 glass cutter. And these, for the young lady that just got her Silberschnitts, welcome to the club of Silberschnitts. You're going to like them. All right, so what you're going to find is that your Silberschnitt, this is your top jaw here. This is your top jaw here. Okay? And this jaw, like your bottom jaw, spins around 360 degrees. So it doesn't mean, the question isn't which way do I turn it. It's you want to make sure that you turn it so that it lines up so that you're following your score. Your top jaw acts like this. The center jaw comes up between, and the top jaw pushes down beside it. So this is why your bottom jaw has a little pront on it, just like that. See that little pront? That's the center of your score on the bottom. So that's the underside. We'll just put that back in, We're going to start these out because we're going to cut a straight line and we're going to go 90 degrees. So here we go. Straight line, depress your head, pull. Used to do that when we skeet shoot, except not with a glass cutter. So anyway, we're going to put our round jaw on the bottom, directly in the center, and we're going to pull we're going to squeeze. Now we ran that out. I could have ran that out all the way. But just to show you, you don't have to, when you start your run, you can always grab it with a different pair of pliers. But you want to make sure that you center your score, and when you break it, it should look just like that. Very nice clean edge on top. And now we're going to take some of this out. Here we go, just like this. The silver snits are great for this type of cut right here. Okay, so what we did is we just made a wave, and now we're going to start over here, and we're going to run our wave. Here we go, just like that. Okay. And now we have to cut the second wave. So here we go. And now we're gonna start our run. Okay. Now the great thing about these silver snip pliers, so if we go on it like that, it's going to try and run it that way. But if we take our top jaw and we turn it so that it's still running parallel with the line, watch this. Stay behind your score always. And we're going to pull, we're going to squeeze. And now that just ran to right here. Now we're going to stay behind this a little bit more, get in the center. And we're going to run it again. We're going to come right over here and we're going to finish this out. And here it is, just like that. So your silver snit running pliers are great because you have that jaw that turns. And it doesn't matter if you turn it from the right to the left or the left to the right. What matters is that you turn it to get your most optimum cutting and breaking out of the tool that you have in your hand.
That was a good demo, Ed. That was great.
I lean back a little bit, guys.
He had a rough rehab.
I'm having a pain. Boy,
today.
She's tough.
We're both in rehab. I'm in cardio rehab and he's in physical therapy. So that's what happens when you get our age. I'm not going to say old because I tell you what.
I feel better now than I did 2 weeks ago. So
I feel better than I did last year. I feel better than I felt in 2 or 3 years. I swear I think I'm getting more energy every day.
I think she is too, y'all. She really is. And she's becoming
what?
More of the person that you used to be.
Yeah, I'm not so tired all the time.
Well, I think it's just a lot, yeah.
But yeah, so we've been through a lot, but we're here and we're happy to have you all here. And we're so happy you all joined us tonight.
Yeah, on my birthday. How else can I think of a better way to spend my birthday than with you guys? Thank you so much. And thank you for tuning in. And
okay.
It's still early.
Yeah, it's still early. Bobby wants to know, do you use a smaller circle cutter for, say, 2-inch diameter circles, needing several at a time?
Girl, what are you doing? Reading our mind?
You read my email? I just got an email on a new glass cutter, and
it's on its way.
No, it's not on its
It's
way
not on
yet.
its
I
way?
got to
Okay.
answer and tell him I want it.
Okay.
Yes, there is a glass cutter.
And we should have one
We should
shortly.
have one soon, Bobby. The regular little circle cutters don't work for 2-inch
They don't go that small.
diameter. But there is a new one out on the market, and I'll try to get it to us, or at least get the name by next week.
Yeah, and I'm going to try tomorrow while I got a little bit of time.
Yeah, you'll have
I
some
can
time.
call Bowl up in Charlotte and see. I think that they have one similar to it. I'll ask them if they'd like to try and give us a hand. Give us a hand up, down.
Oh, who's 65? It's probably Ed. It's Eddie. He's 65.
65.
Yes. He just...
If you'd asked me what am I going to be doing when I was 65, 45 years ago, I'd have told you I wouldn't be here.
Oh, honey, come on. All right.
But I'm here because of this one.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you for the kind words. We appreciate that. And you have so many happy birthdays here, Ed. You are very blessed. I think this
I'm
is
very
the
blessed
biggest
with my
birthday party
community.
you've ever had.
It is the biggest birthday party I've ever had.
It is.
It is. It is.
And now I tried to buy him some, I tried to buy some decorations for the party.
Oh, that. Okay.
Yeah, what a disaster. It was pouring down rain. Nobody had any party hats.
But
Everything was balloons you had to blow up and stuff. So I had to put
anyway,
that on the
but
back
she
burner.
Barbara has made this one of my most favorite birthdays.
And guess what he got for his birthday? Besides the hat, he did get some other things.
got
Guess
some
what he
other
got for his birthday?
Okay.
I should have bought you a circle cutter.
Well, I'll tell everybody. Actually, I got a metal detector
Oh,
because.
a lens cutter will go down to 1 inch.
Okay.
Wow, lens cutter.
That's what I was talking
Thank
about.
you.
Yeah.
Is that Frank or Mary Beth?
Thanks, Frank and Mary Beth.
Thanks, Frank and Mary Beth.
I do
A
Ann's.
lens cutter. Yes.
Yeah, lens cutter will do 1 inch, and then we have a.
And it'll do up to 3 inch, do 3 inch circles for sunflower centers. Fabulous. What a great little machine.
Oh, JR's here tonight. Hi, JR. Welcome
He
in
said
the
he
house.
used to be 65. Hope it goes as well for you. Thank you. Is there a mark on the top of the silver Schnitt running pliers to line up to the cut?
That would be a big no.
No.
No. So what you have to keep in mind is the center, the screw what looks like a screw on the top is in 4 sections, and that can always be your center, is the center of that hole.
And you can always
Mark it too.
Mark it too. And what you would do is look at that center hole and just mark it right above that center
Yeah,
hole.
so you want to mark it on the face so you can see it, I think.
Yeah.
Mark it on the face. I'm not going to mark mine up because I got a pretty good idea where it is.
The one that they have goes up to 5 inches, but 4.5 inches is
Is
really
probably
the
comfortable.
max. Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Thank
That's
you so
great.
much for that info.
Thank you,
That'll
guys.
help a lot of people. Okay, Ed, you want to do
And
another
then,
glass?
so we do have so that's a lens cutter, and then the small cutter that you showed me the other day is probably like its sister, brother, cousin.
Yeah, it's probably the same
And-
thing, only made for
for cutting for art glass.
yeah.
It's very
Probably
good.
cheaper.
Thank you,
Probably a
guys.
cheaper product. Because I can imagine lens cutters. Are you finished?
I'm done. Just want to look good before we go on camera.
For large projects, do you use a projector and line grids to enlarge your image?
Sometimes I do, yes. Yeah, sometimes I do. I break a lot of things out on grids because I find it easier to draw.
Sure. That gives you your perspective, your point.
Well,
of
and that's why
perspective.
when you flip over here to this table here, Barb,
Okay.
you know, if I were drawing, this would be perfect right here.
If it was straight.
Okay.
There you go. There you go.
So this is a Spectrum water glass. It's a beautiful glass, and or Oceanside, whatever you want to call them, and so just a beautiful color. Now on me, it's turquoise. When you're looking at it, it's blue, but this is a beautiful turquoise piece of glass.
That's funny.
So here it's funny, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
the
weird.
color change.
So here we go. I'm going to push down. I'm going to depress the head. And remember now, because this is a soft glass, it's water glass. Let me make sure I got it on the right side. You cut water glass on the wavy side, guys. Okay? Here we go. Hear it? So we're going to start our run. Okay, squeeze that. Come back over here. Squeeze this. So now we have a run from here to here and a run from here to here. So now we're going to take our grousers and we're going to drop right in behind this run here, and we're going to pull down And now that ran to there. Now, this is locked in. See that? Now I'm going to pull on it. There it goes. It came out. Normally it doesn't come out because of that right there, where I started the run on this end. Normally that locks it in, and it will cause me to just turn my running pliers over on the other side and click it out. And Miss Mary, because we have a thunderstorm in the area, she can't go for a WALK, but
I'll be right back.
can I have that T right there, please? Anyway, this is a beautiful glass. I wish I had the part number. I think it's a 536, but I'm not going to guess at it. Here we go. Let's do this again. Here we go. So this is my Silver Snit 2000. Y'all, this cutter feels so good in my hand, and really feels good. So I have, there's that one. Now we're ran to right there. And to right there. So we're going to talk a little something. Let's turn my running pliers upside down because it's locked in there. Here we go. Click. There it goes. Comes right out. Okay, so that's that. Oh, y'all, I need a cold drink.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So let's talk a little bit about running pliers, because a lot of things happen when you don't put your running pliers in the right spot. It's not your cutter, it's the running pliers. So here we go. We're going to do 3 cuts. We're going to do this score, and we're going to break it correctly with the running pliers with the line in the middle. Ready? Here we go. All right, so now what I want you to see is that there's no flares there, okay? Because I have my running pliers in the correct position. The mark on the running pliers was directly over top of the score. So let's do another score. And if you're having this problem when you're using your running pliers, this is why. So if I take, and so there's my center line, but this, I'm going to move it over a little bit. Then I moved it, it's off that side of my score. Here we go. I'm going to break this. What happened was, because my my pliers were not directly above the score, I have a flare now to the left, which is where my pliers were. They were to the left of my score. That right there, y'all, causes you to get cut and causes you to have to make sure that you grind your glass, even when sometimes you may not have to. Here's another one. Here we go. Ready? So now this time I'm going to put my running pliers to the right of the score, and I'm going to squeeze down, and there's that flare right there. See that? See that flare right there?
And
And
can I say something about these running pliers? Sometimes this plastic right here, is that on the plastic? Okay, now they're making that line on the pliers.
Yeah, in the pliers.
In the pliers. Okay, it used to be.
Yeah, no silver. Yeah, they used to just put it in the plastic, and the plastic moves and stretches.
And the plastic moves.
No, but this is these are the Lepinettes. These are the running pliers that I recommend are the Lepinette runners. These are the mini runners, and they're just really a nice plier in your hand.
Yeah, so if you have the ones that have the line on the plastic, just make sure that's right in the middle where you.
Or take the plastic off and put a line dead center of that piece of metal. Yeah. But now it's part of the design in the die. So
yeah, that's.
But if you don't get your running pliers, whether you get it to the left or you get it to the right, it's supposed to be in the middle. And if you don't do that, and you see you're getting, even when anytime you're using your running pliers and you're getting flares, they shouldn't be there. So what you want to do is correct the way you're holding your running pliers and the way it's fixed to the glass before you squeeze the handle. That's all. If you'll do that, you'll save yourself a lot of time as well.
We have 2 more questions.
Okay, 1, 2.
Can you please explain when you should know how and when to replace your diamond cutter?
Well, here's the thing. The cutter that I use all of the time, that is, right now it's on my desk. But the cutter that I use all the time at work, I've been using for 22 years. So I don't know how to tell you that the one thing that will kill your glass cutter head is by dropping it. The other thing that you'll find is your glass cutter head, a lot of times there's a tremendous amount of trash, and I'll ask Ray if he would be so kind as to pull the video, or just put the video up that we how to clean your glass cutter. There's
I don't know that that's on one video, is it?
I think it is where
It
we
might
just
be a short, Ray.
might be a short Ray. I don't know, maybe not. And maybe I'm talking out of turn. I thought it was, but that's okay. So a lot of time, what I'm trying to tell you is that your cutter head is carbide, okay? One of the hardest steels that there is. And you're not going to just wear it out. The more you use your cutter, the more it becomes dialed in to you, your hand, your physical touch, the way you use it, how you turn it, how your wheel rolls while you're turning. All of those things come into play, and you dial that glass cutter in, and that glass cutter will last you, I don't know, I've had one for 22 years in my pocket. So I don't know what to tell you, because they don't go bad. That's the thing.
When you should know you need a new glass cutter, usually it'll start skipping and it won't cut your glass. But that could only be that it needs to be cleaned. And we do have a video out there about cleaning your glass cutter.
Or you've dropped it on the cement.
Or you dropped it on the cement. But
Do I have a cutter that skips? Because I sure would like to show them.
Why don't you bring one in? Oh,
I'll bring one.
Ray's got it up.
Thank you, Ray.
Thank you, Ray.
He's so good.
Thank you, Ray.
Thank
there
you,
it
buddy.
is.
So if
John, watch that.
a lot of times what happens is what happens in this video that we clean the cutter head. And it's a very simple fix. And a lot of times, Jason,
thank you.
happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you, fella.
Yeah, man, I hope you're well. I love that.
That's adorable.
That's
Thank
adorable.
You, Jason.
Thank you, Jason.
Wow, that's quite a birthday present.
Thank you, Jason.
You're the man.
You are, sir.
Okay.
All right. Well, I still got to take you out to dinner.
Yeah, you're still going to take
I'm
you
still
out.
going to take you out to dinner.
Whether you like it or not.
That's right. So, yeah. So if you were to, if you're to score your glass and you're getting skips in it,
Yeah.
it'll definitely tell you that it needs to be cleaned. After you clean your glass cutter, please take the time. After you clean your glass cutter head inside, please take the time to put a little bit of oil in it, and then just do some straight lines like this. So that you don't. I just want everybody to hear it. Listen to this.
And I have another question for you.
Okay, y'all want to listen to this, and then we'll get another question.
Okay.
Now, I will tell you this. The gentleman that was worried about his glass cutter getting messed up, if you double score your glass, that will ruin that carbide head, okay? So don't ever go over top of your scores, because that will it's definitely detrimental to your glass cutter. Yeah, 'cause we have people come in the shop sometimes and they'll say, I scored that thing 3, 4, 5 times and it still won't break. That's why.
Exactly why do you cut water glass on the wavy side?
Just that's the way I was told that it should be cut. And then I don't have to worry about, it has a smooth side and it has a wavy side. I was told.
Actually, the the wavy side is the smoother
Is the
side.
smoother of the two.
other side is ripply. If you look at it, it's got like a ripple. See it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Here, I'll do the close up.
Yeah, it's got like a ripple.
See the
to
ripple?
It. See it?
So that's why the other side's
And then the
smoother.
other side is smoother.
And that's the reason.
Yeah.
Because one side's got more of a texture. I never noticed it, but that's a great question.
Yeah, and
Thank
I've
you.
always been told to cut on the water glass side. So
Yeah.
even from the guys from Spectrum.
Okay, guys.
Oh,
Thank you.
Trisha, thank you, honey.
What?
You and Jason both, hugs to you.
Is Trisha on?
She is. Happy birthday.
Where? Oh, yeah, there she is. Okay, anybody that wants a cupcake? I got 24 of these babies.
I don't know how we could ship them to you, but I'd try.
You have to come up and get them. Magali and Mimi are coming, they say.
Okay,
so.
they're on their way for cupcakes.
Yeah, chocolate.
Bring out the milk, baby. Let's go.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
guys,
Ed.
y'all, it's been one heck of a birthday party. And do we have some more questions, Brian?
I think we took care of all the questions, and I'm moving in about a month. What's the best way to pack my glass?
Vertically?
Vertical?
In wooden boxes, if you can, yes.
Yeah. Cardboard between them or bubble wrap
Or
between.
paper,
whatever
just
you
sheets of
can.
paper, anything to keep them from scratching.
That's the best way.
That's the best way. And don't make your boxes so heavy that the moving guys hate you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
glass is heavy.
Glass is heavy. A 12 by 12
I wouldn't
box.
even give it to the movers.
I think I'd ask them to load it in your vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Heard a nightmare story one time from one of my customers who I repaired 5 lamps.
Okay.
And
We have a little
crazy.
bit more time if anyone has a question real quick. Oh, how about when it's time to change your solder tip? That's a long one.
It is.
Rosie?
It is. Well, the thing about changing your solder tip is if you're not using a rheostat, just go ahead and change it now and get a rheostat. But if you're using, say, the Heiko 601, that has a rheostat in it or an iron controller, and that will definitely help you. It makes that thermocouple in there last a lot longer. But tips are really, because a lot of times, like,
It may
and
just
I'm the
need to be
first one.
cleaned.
It may just need to be cleaned, and we also have a video, a short on how to clean your soldering iron tip and maintain it thoroughly. And I'm trying to think of what else. But those two things really.
That's a great question, and Ray and Ed have both discussed that at the
We have,
live
didn't it?
stream,
Yeah.
and I think we might have a little video on it.
Right.
I don't think we have time to put it up tonight.
No, we don't. But there is a video out there, and you can go to our channel and look at the content, and it should be soldering iron cleaning.
Yeah, it should be in the soldering section.
Right, it should be. Right. I don't know
In
if
the
it's
playlist,
soldering iron
soldering.
cleaning. I'm not sure what it's called, but it does, because Ray and I have talked about this extensively. And guys, a little bunk of steel wool to your soldering iron will change the temperature by 100 degrees.
Take it apart, clean it with steel
Really
wool,
well.
and then tin the tip.
And clean the very edge, the very tip of your soldering iron tip that goes into the iron itself. Because if you get corrosion where the thermocouple touches that heating element, it's going to separate. When it gets hot, it separates. When it separates, the heat dissipates and does not make contact with the tip. So then you end up saying, well, I need a new iron. But really, it's something as simple as cleaning it with some steel wool.
Okay, Mr. Streeter.
Because I looked at irons the other day, and the irons are like $70 and $80 now.
Yeah, we need to take care of our soldering irons.
Yeah,
And
make
what-
sure you take care of them. And as I get a little further and get back into work, over the next few weeks, we're going to be doing more videos. And
That might be one of them.
how to clean your soldering iron.
And we'll give people ideas out there.
'Cause I
Clean
got-
your soldering
I got
iron.
a box of junky ones that we can show off that are junky.
Yeah, and get them back in shape.
So this weekend we have a class coming up.
Yes.
this weekend, and it's full.
Right.
It's a lead class.
We still have beginning stained glass classes available the end of September.
No,
No?
end of August. August 30th and 31st.
Oh, the end of August. Sorry.
I don't have any classes in September except on the 13th.
That's right. Okay.
September 13th, lead class, lead light weekend coming up, September 13th and 14th.
Joyce, these, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I was just reiterating
Those
on the class
cupcakes are
schedule.
sugar-free. I just wanted to let you know. Sugar-free cupcakes, sugar-free icing for anybody that's having a birthday out there. 0 sugar.
Thank you, Pillsbury.
Thanks, Pillsbury. And they didn't sponsor this live stream.
No, they didn't, but thanks, Pillsbury.
Okay. All right. So anything else we need to attend to?
I just want to thank everyone for all.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm
Go
done.
ahead. Go ahead.
Thank you guys very much for all of the birthday well wishes. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Enjoy your evening. Thank you, everyone. I'm just looking at all the thank yous and all the
thank yous
birthdays
and
and
the
everything.
birthdays.
Thank you guys for coming out tonight. It's been a blessing for us. And Ed's had the biggest birthday ever.
The biggest party I've ever had.
This is the biggest party he's ever had, and he deserves it. And we thank you all for being here tonight. And
I'm going to get a haircut before next
yeah,
week.
he's going to get a haircut.
I'm gonna go
and
get
I
a
might even
haircut.
get my haircut, too.
Because
We'll
I
be
think
two
I can
new
walk
people.
into the hairdresser now.
Thanks for joining the live stream tonight. Thank you, Ray, for all your help tonight and posting all the things to help people out. Thank the viewers for helping
Everything, each other.
and sharing your information. This really makes it a very beneficial live stream for all
Well, it makes
of
it
our
a beneficial
viewers.
community. I love you guys, and all of these wishes and thank yous and all that. You guys, I can tell you love us, and we appreciate it.
We do appreciate it. And thank you guys, and we will see you
On the
next
back end.
Monday at 7 o'clock. Look for new videos. New newsletter is coming out, right? Yeah. Newsletter's
Friday
coming
morning.
out Friday.
The 15th.
Look for that. If you haven't signed up, go to conwayglass.com, sign up for the newsletter, and then you'll find out what's coming up as far as
And this is the
in-person
newsletter.
classes.
It's the August 15th newsletter. It's the one you don't want to miss.
If you want to take classes, it'll have all kind of classes in it, but
All through October.
all through October.
Guys, for the ARTyRV channel, I'm Ed.
And I'm Barb. Have
Good
a great
night, everyone.